The Everton vs Chelsea game brought Chelsea's winning streak to a halt in a frustrating goalless draw. Despite moments of promise, several players underperformed, leaving Chelsea with just 1 point at Goodison Park. Now, here are my opinionated player ratings and thoughts on individual performances. Robert Sanchez, 8 over 10. You see, Sanchez had an excellent game, making crucial saves to keep the scoreline level. His distribution was calm and precise, with 12 out of 15 passes completed, 80% passing accuracy. He made 4 vital saves and he prevented 0.6 expected goals, proving his reliability between the sticks. Asel Disasi, 6 over 10. You see, Disasi had a decent outing in the defense, recovering well despite being caught out a couple of times. His statistics included 3 tackles, 1 out of 4, that is 75% win rate, 2 accurate long balls, and 64 completed passes out of 67. However, occasional lapses highlighted room for improvement, but it was just there, so 6 over 10 for him. Tosin Adarabioyo, 8.5 over 10. Tosin was Chelsea's standout defender, showcasing composure and excellent defensive awareness. In fact, he was Chelsea's standout player in this Everton vs Chelsea game. Tosin won 3 tackles, 5 out of 6 ground duels, and 3 out of 5 area battles. Plus, he made that block to prevent Everton from scoring. Offensively, he contributed with pinpoint passes, completing 8 out of 12 long balls. So it was a good performance from Tosin. Levi Colwill, 7 over 10. You see, playing as a makeshift left back, Colwill delivered a steady performance without any major mistakes or standout moments. He won 2 out of 5 ground duels, he won his only area duel, and he completed 1 tackle successfully. His passing was solid, though his long ball accuracy, 2 over 8, could improve. Malo Gusto, 6 over 10. Gusto played as an inverted fullback, but he struggled to make a significant impact offensively. While he was solid defensively, we the Chelsea fans, we expected more from him offensively because that is the role he was tasked to play. Gusto won 2 tackles, 4 out of 8 ground duels, and he completed all 3 of his long balls attempts. However, he missed a big chance that could have helped change the game for Chelsea. Moises Caicedo, 7.5 over 10. Caicedo delivered a strong performance in midfield, dominating duels and maintaining Chelsea's defensive structure. He won 7 out of 8 ground duels, 1 area duel, and made 77 out of 83 accurate passes. Though he won only 2 out of 5 tackles, his work rate was very, very commendable. Enzo Fernandez, 7.5 over 10. You see, Enzo had a solid game as a number 8, contributing to both attack and defense. He completed all 3 of his dribble attempts and both of his crosses. He won 8 out of 11 ground duels, but he struggled slightly in tackles, winning just 1 out of 3. Jadon Sancho, 6.5 over 10. You see, Sancho was active on the left flank, creating problems for Everton with his runs, but his end product was lacking. He completed 6 out of 12 dribbles, won 12 out of 20 ground duels, and he completed 30 out of 36 passes. However, his inability to convert his efforts into decisive actions was very, very frustrating for me personally. Cole Palmer, 6 over 10. Palmer had a subdued game as Everton's low box stifled his creativity. Palmer created 3 chances, but he failed to capitalize further, completing just 1 out of 7 crosses. He won 6 out of 12 ground duels, but he lacked his usual spark. In fact, I'm close to giving him a 5.5 over 10. Pedro Neto, 5.5 over 10. Neto drifted in and out of the game on the right flank, offering very little threat. He completed just 2 out of 5 dribbles and he had no accurate crosses. While he showed some intent, his overall impact was minimal. Nicholas Jackson, 6 over 10. Jackson dropped deep to influence the game, but he struggled to find his rhythm. He missed 2 big chances and he completed only 2 out of 5 dribbles. While his work rate was evident, his inability to convert opportunities was very, very costly for Chelsea. Now, when it comes to the substitute, I believe this is like a 4.5 over 10. The late introductions of Christopher Nkunku and Noni Madueke failed to make any impact for Chelsea. Nkunku looked off the pace, and Madueke's 1v1 attempts on the right bore no fruit. Maresca's substitution did not add the spark that Chelsea needed. I believe that Maresca could have been bolder with the substitution, but it is what it is. Now, final thoughts. Chelsea's performance lacked cohesion, with the left-hand side failing to click in the absence of Marco Cucurella. While Tosin Adarabioyo and Robert Sanchez were standout performers, the Chelsea team as a whole fell short. The result was a frustrating draw, but we will look to bounce back against Fulham. Come on, Chelsea.